Hi everyone, this video is a continuation of lesson 2.2, specifically the tail end, when we start dealing with multiplying or dividing with negative numbers in an inequality. So the problem that we're going to investigate in this situation is going to be 12 minus 3x is greater than 18. Again, when we are approaching inequality problems and we're solving for a specific variable, what I want you to note is that you have the skills from solving equations and you are able to use them. It's usually at the tail end of working with inequalities that you do have to be a little bit more mindful to make sure that you don't miss out on an important detail, especially when it comes to dealing with multiplying or dividing with a negative number. So in order to solve this problem, maybe what I would encourage you to do is pause the video and try your hand at it. Start the video again and make notes and possible corrections if any do come up. So in this situation, what we're going to go ahead and do is I want to start clearing out the 12 here that we're looking at. So in order to clear out the 12, since this 12 is positive, and I know that because there is no sign out in front of it, I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides in an effort to clear it. So what that will do is that allows me to clear it off here. And now we have negative 3x is greater than a positive 6. So coming from here, what we want to note is what's going on with the negative 3x? What does that mean? And hopefully what you're saying is, well, the negative 3 is multiplying with that variable x. And I would say you are correct. So my next question is, how do you undo that multiplication? Because if we can undo the multiplication, then that's going to allow us to get x on its own, which is ultimately what we want. And hopefully what you are saying is, well, the opposite of multiplying is dividing. And as you can see, since you have a negative 3 on top and a negative 3 on the bottom, that allows it to clear. So what we have left on both sides, we will have x on the left, and we will have negative 2 on the right. What we want to be mindful of is that the direction of our inequality has to flip. Okay. Again, if we don't do this, then we're essentially giving all of the wrong answers as opposed to all the correct ones that will work. So again, let's play devil's advocate in an effort to kind of understand why this is the case. So let's say that you forgot to flip the sign. So you have x is greater than negative 2 here. Let's check our work really quick and see what happens if we use this inequality. So we have our initial problem of 12 minus 3x is greater than 18. I want to pick a number that is greater than negative 2. So maybe I'm going to go ahead and just use positive 3. So I'm going to put 12 minus 3 times a positive 3 in there. And let's see if we get a true statement. Well, negative 3 times 3 is going to give you a negative 9. And then a 12 minus 9 is going to give you a positive 3. So our statement right now is saying 3 is greater than 18. And that should basically be making you question a lot of things at this point. So this is incorrect. So let's go ahead and work with the correct answer instead. Let's work with the answer of x is less than negative 2. So again, we'll do a check. We'll start off with our original problem. And we want to pick something that is less than negative 2. So I'm going to pick negative 4. So 12 minus 4, oops, sorry, my fault, got ahead of myself there, minus 3 times negative 4 is greater than 18. Well, we would have 12 here. Negative 3 times negative 4 will give you positive 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. So we end up with the statement that says 24 is greater than 18, which is true. So this is why we need to flip our inequality whenever we use a number. So specifically whenever we are multiplying both sides using a negative number or dividing both sides using a negative number. By flipping the sign, it helps us make sure that we do get all the correct answers. So I hope this was helpful. If you do have any other questions, please let me know.